Hello everybody, and welcome to Wounded Healer Tarot. My name is James, and I'm going to be doing your collective tarot reading today. Alright, now let's get some current energy, some overall energies to tell us about some maybe overarching themes that we will be touching upon in this reading. The overall energy for the collective, please. Alright, let's see. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck here, we have raindrops. Take a chance on them. So, this could very well be speaking to maybe like, I feel like there's something about a connection here. Like, a romantic connection of sorts. Now, underneath that, we have stars. You can manifest your every wish. Now, I don't know if maybe this is a connection that you've been trying to manifest, whether it's bringing somebody back from the past, which I kind of get with like take a chance on them, but that can also speak to, a new person and not letting the things that you experienced in the past get in the way of something new here. Alright, now, first up here we have card number 30, Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Come on, autofocus. There we go. Alright. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Yeah, you see, I feel like there were some words exchanged here in this situation. I feel like, with it saying, you pointed fingers, I get that you were maybe laying a blame particularly on this individual. You may have not taken accountability for the role that you played in this situation. And with how it says now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? I feel like you are in the process of creating a plan here. And I feel like, with this card at the bottom of the deck here, take a chance on them. I feel like you may be going back towards them. You may be planning, a conversation that you would like to have with them to sort of, work things out here. And I get that this time around, you're going to be trusting your intuition. That much is certain. Alright, so next up we have, interesting, card number 30 and card number 29. Feast, slow down, and celebrate yourself. I should not have let the book close. Alright, let's see. 29. Sometimes life gets a little too hectic and the inevitable happens. We forget to take a breather and celebrate what deserves celebration. Make sure you do that from now on. If we never stop to fully recognize the good we have, then the bad stuff can knock us down much harder than it would have otherwise. Yeah, I feel like in the midst of whatever happened here with this individual, that kind of like blinded you to everything else going on around you. It kind of blinded you to all of like the good around you, all of the things that you yourself have accomplished up to that point. Alright, now to get into the 9-card tarot spread. Alright, let's see, what does the collective need to know at this time? Oop. What does the collective, I'm not taking this for the spread, but here we have the Page of Cups. Let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. Yeah, I feel like this is really, this could very well be talking to that situation with this particular individual. You could be surprised by the way that the situation ends, or, where the situation ends up going. Alright, let's see. Whoa, come on. Right now we have Temperance, let go of self-imposed limitations. And, I feel like this is speaking to, whatever is holding you back from going towards this individual and having that healing conversation that'll more than likely bring the both of you back together. Alright. Let's see. One. Of course, we have the High Priestess out here after it was speaking to, follow your intuition. Ooh, okay, so we got 3 aces out here and the Fool. There's a lot of really nice energy here. Things are going to probably get a little intense. Alright. What? Yeah, this is definitely a counterpart situation here. Yeah, alright, so at the bottom of the deck here, we have the 6 of Swords, all aboard which it's time to write a new chapter. Which to me speaks of this new chapter, this new cycle even, between you and this individual here, which, we have the King of Pentacles. True success isn't about money, it's about happiness too. Come on, there we go. Gonna see if I can fit a 3rd card in here. I don't think so, but I'll try. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. I'll just have that go a little bit above there. Alright, so with that, right, I definitely feel like, again, this here with the King and Queen of Pentacles is really speaking to, a divine partnership, a divine connection, 2 counterparts. And then with the 6 of Swords, I feel like you two are going to be coming together, and, with this conversation that you have to have, you'll be moving forward. And you'll be, successfully moving forward to a calmer, less stressful chapter of your journeys, and especially your journey together. And then the last 2 cards we have here is the 7 of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. Yeah, I feel like that can be speaking about the options that you've had since this person left, the people that you may have been dealing with since this person, or since you guys disconnected rather. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. Yeah, I feel like in this time apart, right, you're being asked to really, do some work on yourself it's not, all about whatever happened with this individual. Everything happens as it's supposed to, when it's supposed to, because it's supposed to. And with that, right, a lot more times than not, when we separate from somebody, it's because either one or the two of you need to do that inner work. Excuse me. Alright, now to get to your tarot spread here. We have the High Priestess. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Yeah, again, as I mentioned before, in the description of this card over here, you were really being asked, or wait, no, I believe it was the card at the bottom of the deck. Why is my memory not working right now? Yeah, no, it was definitely this card where in the description it was talking about, trusting your intuition, moving forward based on your gut feeling. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come to do all the work for you. Oh, I love these cards. The sayings on them are hilarious. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. Whoops. I love these cards. This deck is amazing. Yeah, you see, I feel like here with the High Priestess, like, what you need to do moving forward. Like, deep down in your bones that you and this person, are meant to be together, meant to come together, meant to build something amazing. So here with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, that's speaking to, like, you doing the work required to give this person this offer, to come towards this person and, give them this token here, whether it's like a token of appreciation, maybe you're bringing them a gift, or this could speak to the actual conversation itself and, essentially the seed that you will be planting with this conversation. Alright, now we have the Eight of Wands. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. And then we have card number 13, Broom, aka the Devil. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Alright. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Don't you see how your passion makes you glow? I feel like, this is definitely speaking to your passion for this individual. But, with the Eight of Wands, I feel like that is you, like, rushing towards this person because you've cleaned up your life. You've done the work. Maybe there were some people that you needed to, stop associating with, stop giving your energy and time to. Maybe there are some toxic habits, traits, things that you really needed to stop doing in order to have a more healthy connection with yourself, which would then bring upon a more healthy, dynamic between you and whoever it is you end up with, whether it's, this person or somebody else. Either way, that was meant to, A, make your life easier, and B, it's supposed to bring in the right people into your life. When you get rid of old things, you're making room for the new, which, with this Ace of Wands here, I see you ferociously pursuing this individual. Alright, next up we have the Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. Yeah, right after I was talking about that Ace of Wands and that, ferocious pursuit. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. And lastly, we have Card number 0, the Cozy Witch, aka the Fool. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. Yeah, I mean, literally, at the bottom of the deck, of the Oracle deck, you have that card that literally says, take a chance on them. Like, you're definitely feeling pulled towards this individual here. Yeah, I feel like, with the Page of Wands to the Ace of Cups, you're realizing, you know that this is going to take work, right? You know that this is going to take some time, it's going to take some effort. But with the Ace of Cups, you really, I want to say, like, you really, with the Ace of Cups to the Fool, you just want to take that leap. You just want to get it started already. You want to, offer this person, your cup. You want to tell them how you feel, and you want to really, like, that talk is going to clear up so much for the both of you here, that you just want to get it started regardless of, how much work it's going to take. And, like, yes, there's a lot of potential here. We have 3 aces, right? And aces definitely speak to potential, they speak to new beginnings, but potential isn't a guarantee, right? Potential is but a, where was I going with that? Yeah, like, potential is not guaranteed. Potential just means that there is an opportunity for something good. That doesn't mean that it is going to be something good. That is up to the both of you and however you handle this particular situation together. Right, now, to further clarify, alright, let's see, 1, 2, 3, oop. Alright, well, we have the Queen of Wands coming out here. I feel like with that, I feel like not only have you gone through this inner glow up, but, what happens on the inside shows on the outside. And then we have the 10 of Cups that just flipped right on out of the deck here. Yeah, I feel like that you can have this really, you can have it all with this person. You definitely, like, there's like family life in the future, kids, pets, the house. Alright, so to further clarify the High Priestess here, we have the 5 of Cups. Oops, let me put that up there. Yeah, the 5 of Cups is really speaking to, I feel like you were very disappointed with the way that this, the direction that this connection took, and it really, after whatever happened, it felt like a missed opportunity here, but, whoops, with the current cards out here, it's understanding that it feels like a missed opportunity, but if you take this action towards them, you have this conversation, it will not be a missed opportunity. It's something that you can work on. And now here with the 8 of Pentacles, to further clarify that, we have the Apprentice of Wands, aka the Page of Wands. Come on, autofocus, you jerk. Alright, so with the 8 of Pentacles being further clarified by the 8 of Wands, well, for one thing, 8s can definitely be significant for you at this time, as well as 1s. Maybe you've been seeing 111 or 1111. But here, I feel like you're really coming up with different ideas, right? You're coming up with new ways that you guys can work together on this connection. How you guys can work towards, this new beginning together. And then to further clarify the Ace of Pentacles here, we have the Defender, aka the Emperor. Yeah, I get the vibe that, like, after you do this inner work that is required to, like, bring you to this point, that puts you in Emperor energy. Like, you're now very genuinely confident, and you're finding the courage to come towards this individual and give them this offer because you feel empowered. And that could have to do with the inner work you've done, but that could also have to do with, just the way that this individual makes you feel in general. They can make you feel like you can do anything you want. Now, here to further clarify the Eight of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords. That's the second time that we have an 8 clarifying an 8. But yeah, I get that for quite some time you are standing in your way, in your own way rather, when it comes to this situation, because you've been so in your head about it, not sure what to do. And there could have been, people possibly even in your head, like, trying to convince you that going towards this individual is not a good idea. But eventually you make that choice for yourself. Now, to further clarify Broom, aka the Devil, here we have the Ace of Vessels, aka the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it's, it's your feelings for this individual, your love for this individual that has you, making this room for them in your life. That's what's really, your emotions for them, your connection to them is what's motivating you to clean up yourself, clean up your life, right? And get things ready for the two of you to really, have a proper go. Alright, now next up, to further clarify this Ace of Wands here, we have the Two of Wands. Interesting. So, with that, right, I definitely get that for a bit, right, you were kind of two minds when it comes to doing this. You were unsure which way to go. Like, you weren't sure if you should just leave the situation as it is and just move forward with your life, or take this leap towards this individual and put in the work both on yourself and on this connection. Now, to further clarify the Page of Wands here, we have the Crown of Wands, aka King of Wands, which is interesting with how the Queen of Wands popped out of the deck earlier when I was shuffling. But regardless, this, being in this King of Wands energy right here, having, the Emperor clarifying, and then we have the King of Wands here, you're definitely stepping into your masculine energy. And that's, like, also speaking to the authenticity of your actions, of your words, right? And with this clarifying the Page of Wands, like, I feel like you're just really intent on, finding a way to work on this with this individual, finding a way to come towards them properly, so that you can really and genuinely work on this connection. Now, to further clarify this Ace of Cups, we have the Sun. Alright. Yes. Like, this person just brings you so much joy, so much happiness. Like, they literally light up your life. That is the vibe that I get here between the two of you. And with this Ace of Cups, it only makes sense that you want to, make this love offer towards them when they make you feel this way, when they bring this joy and happiness to your life. And lastly, to clarify this Fool card, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, I feel like you've really been, with that Devil card out here and everything, I definitely get the vibe that you've been really, cleaning. Alright, sorry about that. My battery died. But, as I was saying here, right, this Seven of Pentacles, right, this definitely gives me that, devil energy where you were taking a look at the things in your life and trying to figure out what was and was not working for you, so that you can make room for things that do. And that also, includes this individual. That also includes people, right? You need to get rid of people who are not operating in your best interest, who are not operating authentically, to make room for those who do operate in your best interest, who do, operate authentically. Alright, collective, this is the message that I have for you today, and I do hope it serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.